Hey y'all, sorry it's taking so long to get another food video out, but with moving and all, there's just been so much. It's been so busy, and I haven't shot a video of any kind since we moved in the house, and I did the one out there where I took y'all through the house. But a couple weeks ago I was at the store and got some ranch cheeseburger hamburger helper or something. It wasn't too bad, but it inspired me to come up with something, and I've not tried it. This is the first time, but I've been sitting around thinking about it. So I don't know what to call it. Let's just call it like cheeseburger macaroni or something. And what we're going to need is we're going to need some noodles. I got some minced garlic with red pepper. I got this stuff at the store. It's I've been using it. It's pretty good. Some Rotel tomatoes, of course, some cheddar cheese soup. I got an onion there, some salsa. Of course, we're going to have some cheese to put on top of it. And Meg got a package of sweet peppers, so I'm going to cut up a couple of those and put in there. And, of course, some ground beef. We got 80-15 today. It was the best deal, so that's what we went with. But basically what I want to do is fry up this burger with the onions and the peppers, and then mix it together, put it in a casserole dish, put a little cheese on top of it, set it in the oven for about 30 minutes and see what we get. So let me get the burger fried up, get the onions and the peppers cut up, and I'll get back to you. I'll bring you back and when we get to the next point here. All right, I thought I'd bring you back. I got the hamburger browned up, fried up. I'm going to saute these onions and these peppers for a little while with that first. So I wanted to show you that. Actually, I'm going to season the beef up for the whole mixture. That looks good, doesn't it? It smells good. We got that going. Let's add a little salt and pepper to it. There's that. I'm going to let that fry for a minute before I add the garlic to it too, because I don't want the garlic to get cooked up to where you can't, it disappears. So, put a few cranks of pepper in it. Now we're adding medium salsa to it. You can use mild, you can use hot, whatever you wanted to. You can use whatever you want. This isn't really a recipe. And I get people all the time sending me messages asking me to write down a recipe from a video that they've seen. And some of them, there are recipes too. I try to cover it at the beginning, but something like this, there's no recipe to it. I mean, you're watching a recipe. If I get hungry for this stuff again, I go back, I watch the video, I see what I did. Probably not the exact same the next time. Most of my stuff doesn't turn out twice, turning out the same way twice in a row, because I don't measure much. It's eyeball. I see what I think. So, anyways, I'm going to give this a few minutes to get these onions, these peppers cooked up a little bit. I'll use about, I don't know, a tablespoon. I'll bring you back. I'll show you how much garlic I add to it. Alright, here we go. I've decided to mix this up in the pan before I put it. Nice so far. I've cooked the noodles first, then I fried the burger. So what I've ended up with is one pan so far. And then I'll have a casserole dish that I'll cook it in. Try not to burn myself. Time to pull out that spatula. I'm going to put a can of cheddar cheese soup in here. One thing on the ingredients list I didn't list that it's going to have is sour cream. So we'll add some sour cream to that too. And I got the Rotel tomatoes in there. I'm going to put about 2 teaspoons of garlic in there. Yeah, a little bit for extra measure. See how that's stirring up. Yeah. Here we go. We're on our way. Then let's add some salsa to that. that. And then, as advertised, we will add some sour cream to that. And like I say, I don't know, I've never made this before, I just made it in my mind, so. We're going to want enough sauce in the end to cover all the noodles and everything. So, let's add these noodles to it and see where we're at. That's about a half a box of noodles. About 1.5 pounds of hamburger. Can of Rotel tomatoes. Can of cheddar cheese soup. Some peppers, some onions. The only thing I'm going to add to that too, I'm going to add a little half and half. Seems a little bit dry, so let's add some half and half to it. That'll be good. That'll be some cream. Some whole milk and some cream. And of course, we're going to add some more cheese. I don't know, that looks pretty good. What do y'all think? Alright, let me get a pan ready. I'm going to get a casserole dish greased up and ready. I'll bring it back and we'll get it laid in there, see what I do with this extra cheese. Real quick, I brought you back. I did a little taste test on it. It's very, very good so far, but it doesn't have enough heat in it. So, I'm going to give it a little shot of this. The rooster, the red rooster. It's not going to be another pepper in there. Give it a little color, a little more reddish color to it, but it ought to heat it up nice, especially after we let it simmer. So let me get that dish ready. I'll bring it back. I'm sure this is going to be right where we want it. So there you go. Let's just take some cheese now, sprinkle on top of it. I got the oven preheating at 350, so I'm going to put it in there. I'm going to let it bake in the oven at 350 for probably 35-40 minutes. I want everything to become hot and blended together, you know. So once I pull it out, I'm going to put a lid on it. Once I pull it out, I'll bring it back and show you what it looks like. Man, you ought to smell this stuff. That looks good, don't you think? I'll tell you, I'm gonna let it cool down some because it's hot. It just came out of the oven, and I cut into it and serve it up. I'll come back and let you know what it tastes like. I got a feeling it's gonna be awful good though. All right, let's give this stuff a try. Smells good. Yeah, that turned out nice there. Huh? Oh yeah. That looks good. Still real hot. Yeah, that's good. Whew. Probably could have done with a little, maybe just a little less of that red rooster sauce. That warmed it up pretty good. But no, yeah, it's real good stuff there. Yeah. Give that a try. Got the race coming on later, so that'll be nice, you know. It'll sit around and heat a little bit of it up. Eat it all afternoon. And I don't imagine it wouldn't freeze bad, so I'll give that a shot too. I hope so. I can't eat all that today. So anyways, thanks for checking out. Give it a try. That's pretty good stuff. Have a good day. Bye-bye.